Imagine you're like 10 hours into a totally chaotic hospital shift, right? And your phone just buzzes in your pocket.
Oh, yeah, another alert, another crisis.
Exactly. I mean, for medical workers, that phone is basically this electronic leash of anxiety. It's just a device for complaints and unfinished work.
It really is, yeah.
But today on our deep dive, we are exploring a strategy that totally flips that script. Because as someone always eager to learn, you're going to appreciate this unique strategy we pulled from the book Jom Mindful Jim Now W by Dr. Fang Cheng Kar.
Yeah, our mission today is really to see how healthcare professionals can use what he calls mindful photography to combat burnout.
Right, transforming those smartphones from, anxiety machines into actual tools for joy.
And that constant digital buzzing you mentioned, well, it really is the core issue for medical workers.
Yeah.
I mean, it's the same wards, the same clinics, the same immense pressures day in and day out.
It's just a robotic routine at some point.
Exactly. And if we connect this to the bigger picture, that kind of repetitive, unrelenting stress creates this profound emotional flattening.
Yeah, it leads to professional detachment, right?
Right, you stop seeing a unique human being in the bed and start just seeing a diagnosis.
Mm.
So the antidote Dr. Fang introduces is the beginner's mind.
Which is like looking at patients and your environment with this fresh, almost childlike curiosity.
Yeah, exactly that.
It sounds a bit like resetting a circuit breaker in your house, you know? Like when the brain gets totally overloaded by all the threats of a hospital, you need something to trip that breaker.
Right, to force the system to reboot in a state of safety.
Yeah, but okay, let's unpack this. How do busy nurses or surgeons possibly have time for an art project in the middle of a chaotic hospital shift, to get that beginner's mind back?
Well, what's fascinating here is that it is absolutely not about grand photography,
Yeah.
or setting up a perfect shot.
Oh, so it's not about like lighting an angle.
No, not at all.
Yeah.
It is simply about capturing tiny, ordinary moments that usually just slip by unseen, like the light falling in a hospital corridor or a green tree outside a clinic window.
Or even just a simple cup of tea, or a kind handwritten note from a colleague.
Exactly. The book actually lays out 5 specific steps to do this. It starts with intentionally slowing down to calm the mind,
Right.
and then looking at your environment with that childlike curiosity we just mentioned.
Well, and I noticed the third step, which is to smile at what you intend to capture. And here's where it gets really interesting to me.
Oh yeah, the physical aspect.
Right. Smiling before you even take the picture actually changes your physiological state. So you aren't just taking a photo, you are physically softening the body.
That physical shift is so crucial. It signals to your nervous system that you are safe right now, which breaks the stress loop.
Wow. Yeah.
And then once you take the photo, the 4th step is to share it with a positive message.
Wait, I have to admit some confusion there. Why share it? I mean, why can't I just pick the picture and keep it on my phone for myself?
Well, because sharing forces you to actually articulate the gratitude. It moves the positive emotion from just a fleeting internal thought into a concrete action.
Oh, I see. So that physical act of sending a positive message actively rewires your focus.
Exactly. It pushes back against that emotional flattening we talked about earlier. And that leads right into the 5th step, which is to consciously savor those positive memories and feelings associated with the photo.
So what does this all mean for you listening right now? I mean, whether you work in a high-stakes hospital or just have a grueling daily routine, it means you can protect your own empathy.
Yeah, you protect it by intentionally choosing what you focus on rather than letting your environment dictate your stress levels.
Right, and that physiological and mental shift is really the whole point.
It is. This raises such an important question about how we interact with our environment and our devices. We don't have to be passive recipients of stress held hostage by notifications.
Which completely changes how we view that device in our pocket. Because if a simple smartphone camera can cure professional blindness and burnout in a life or death hospital setting, it really makes you wonder.
It definitely does.
What if the next time you reflexively reach for your phone to check a stressful alert, you paused and used the camera to capture one beautiful, overlooked detail in your immediate environment instead?